Welcome to Dimples and Dimes, the Golf Business Talk. Today I have the pleasure to welcome Oliver Turnill, Managing Director of OTT Golf, and Nick Smith, Sales Director of OTT Golf. Welcome to the chat, gentlemen. Now, we are talking in this session about a new product you will introduce to the European market. It's golf clubs by Protoconcept. Protoconcept is a high-end golf club manufacturer. What makes these clubs special? So what's the difference to other golf clubs you've had the pleasure to experience in the past?
Shall I go, Ollie?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So,
far away.
Yeah. So thanks, Michael. Thanks for having us. Obviously excited to join the channel, really. So Protoconcept is a new brand to us as a company. So OTT Golf, we're a distributor of premium components. So the first thing for us is we needed to understand, when we were looking for a head brand to sell within Europe and including Germany, a premium product. So therefore, Protoconcept at its core is a premium forged Japanese golf iron. They, what makes them different really is that no stone has been left unturned in terms of the research and development to produce performance-focused irons. So many Japanese products can be fantastically beautiful and incredible forging, but they're not necessarily focused on performance. Arti and Yasu from Protoconcept, they're very, very focused on the performance of their products, and that's something that really interested us.
Wonderful. Now, Oliver, who's the target group regarding golfers? Is it more for the advanced golfer? Is it for beginners as well? Whom would you consider to be the appropriate users?
I think the range covers every possible golfer. There's a blade with technology in it for your better, stronger player. And then you have a number of options going through the handicap range all the way up to mid-teens, even low 20s of handicap, where Protoconcept have a head that will benefit their game. So it's not really targeting a small percentage of the golfing market. It can be available for everybody.
Wonderful. Now, talking about OTT Golf, of course, first question I have to ask, where does the name OTT, which means over-the-top golf, come from, gentlemen? Who had that idea?
That is actually my initials.
Simple.
Very simple. Very simple indeed. It's my initials, but I didn't want it to be solely my initials. A term commonly used in the golf industry is over the top. People swing it over the top. So born was over the top golf. And then for a number of reasons, we shortened it for URL and email addresses. But it's very simple indeed. Just my initials.
Wonderful. Nick, you are the sales director. What's your role with Protoconcept to the European market? Do you represent all different products they are offering, or is that just a selection for the European market?
Good question. So yes, you're quite right. We are currently focused on the forged wedge range and the irons, as well as the newly refreshed CO 1.5 TH, which is the driving utility iron. We have some accounts who have some customers who have absolutely loved their irons, that they're willing to then make the leap to perhaps the driver.
Yeah,
but it's less of a common product for us at this stage. We focus more on the irons, some of the accessories like a bag, cap, towel, that kind of stuff, but really the irons and wedges.
And you are cooperating with retailers in the German market. So how do you cooperate with golf pros, pro shops, stuff like that? And is there a direct distribution as well for the golfers?
Yeah, so I'll cover that one because it obviously relates to kind of sales. So basically, we would have agreements in place with retailers. So OTT Golf is a distributor, so we don't sell directly to the consumer from that perspective. But we have a number of accounts in Germany that have interest in Protoconcept, and one that is really kind of leading the way, which is PMG Fitting, Physical Match Golf, and they have all the demos, and they're from our understanding very passionate about the product.
You were mentioning the colleagues in Frankfurt. Is your plan to just go via club fitters, or do you also have that, let's call it out of the box series, which is traditionally available in the pro shop and that golfers can simply buy right away?
At present, we would expect the European market to see it more as a club fitting product and more as a built product to that customer specification. Obviously, shops could, in theory, buy stock that would come in assembled, but it doesn't seem to be the way. If you make comparisons to other premium Japanese models in the market, that's not typically how they're sold out to the market. It's normally via club fitters that can build them to that golfer's spec.
And can almost any club fitter apply to sell your product, or do they have to go via some training, or are there any other requirements like minimum turnover per year, stuff like that?
No, so there's no minimum requirements as such. And yes, in short, as long as they have an appropriate facility and a business where they are registered to sell, and qualifications to build golf clubs, then we can absolutely supply. Obviously, our business that Oliver started a number of years ago now originates from the golf shaft component. So introducing irons like Protoconcept is relatively new to us, but we obviously have a range of products that we would hope are quite appealing for club fitters.
How do you support future club fitters in the German market? Is there a dedicated sales representative? Is it all in English? Is there some German-speaking staff either available right now or maybe in the future? What's the support concept behind it?
Currently, we have a team in-house and sadly no German-speaking staff. In Nick, we have loose French, I'd call it, which is handy at times. But yeah, no German-speaking. We could possibly look to expand that in the not too distant future. There's many options on the table, whether it's via a local distributor or a German-speaking staff member. We're open to improving and doing better for our customers, and that comes with time.
Just in addition to what Oliver's saying there, I think that as well, so many people we sell to Germany, we sell to Netherlands, all through Scandinavia, Spain, Italy, France, even Kazakhstan, I believe, is
all over Europe. Yeah,
so
all over. There's a lot.
We will later this year be introducing a B2B platform, so people will be able to log in and check stock, place orders online. So for anyone that's unsure from a language perspective, I actually think the system might be multilingual from that perspective. So hopefully that would help anyone that maybe has a challenge.
Talking about ordering systems, fulfillment processes, stuff like that. What's the average time needed if a club fitter has fitted a customer, places the order with OTGolf until the clubs will be delivered? Because you all know over the last, let's say, 3 to 4 years, we're having seen, some season-long ordering processes. So you could get a new old-timer brand new. So how's about that with Protoconcept?
Yeah, it's for us. We believe we're quite quick in the industry. We sit on stock of Protoconcept heads, and then it's down to we sell grips and shafts as well. So if a customer wants the heads, shafts, and grips, there's obviously more products. 9 times out of 10, we will have it in stock. And unfortunately, there will be on the odd occasion something out of stock, but we're pretty quick to replenish our stock levels. So we say we let customers know a lead time if there's a slight delay, but worst case, we would like to say a week to receive their components.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah.
So
ordered before 2 p.m. If it's ordered before 2 p.m., it generally ships that day because, as you say, we're going to club builders, so we're just shipping out the heads.
Well, that's quick. That's definitely quick. Now you were mentioning shafts and heads and stuff like that. One of the things I'm often hearing from club fitters is that some manufacturers just have the same head of a certain specific line. And if you have different shafts, you can't adopt the head. So for instance, due to my personal simply size, I always need about 1 inch more. And if the head isn't adjusted with a specific weight, this always means I'm getting completely out of control what I've once been fitted with the original shaft length. What's the concept with Protoconcept in this condition?
Is this for the club weight?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so it's a good question actually, because we do also provide that build service to some accounts that maybe don't they don't have their own workshop, so they'll order to spec, because we can send studios or pro shops a full demo kit ready to use. So it will come with a universal adapter system, a selection of demo shafts, and all of the Protoconcept heads. So, I mean, the aftermarket world, you wouldn't necessarily have, let's say, a quote unquote standard length, but let's say it's 37 inches for the 7-iron. And then because it's been fitted, swing weight can vary based on the golfer's kind of preferences, but we obviously have the option in-house to build to whatever is really required. But you're quite right, because as golfers adjust shaft length, there are quite serious knock-on effects regards to overall balance and swing weight.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, just imagine if I were a club fitter, why should I add Protoconcept from OTT Golf to my portfolio? What are the advantages? How attractive is the product from a financial point of view for a club fitter? Not talking about details and amounts, of course, but just generally speaking, compared to other industry partners, which I'm quite familiar with and which you may know as well.
Do you want to go, Ollie, or shall I? I mean, I'll start and then you go. But I would say if you were a club fitter, you can be seduced by the brand the same way that we, as a distributor, were seduced by the brand. So we chose Protoconcept. We had other offers at the time in terms of distribution, because we saw the foundations they were building in the background. So this isn't a small niche new brand, new product. There are significant resources behind the brand, and they've got really, really kind of lofty long-term ambitions. So they're not just looking to sell their ranges for 2024. They have plans beyond that. And that was really of interest to us, because we have the same with our business. We want to continue to grow year on year. So the brand matched from that perspective. The other reason Ollie touched on it earlier was that the head designs suit all golfers. We obviously do understand that it's a premium product, therefore it does carry a premium price point. But for a fitter or for a pro shop, that premium price point does also present a good profit opportunity. So.
And I will just add in there that with all of that, you're going to get a sexy looking club.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they look fantastic.
They do.
Absolutely, fully agree. What I've seen so far, especially those who also not just want to have a club that works, but also want a club they like to look at. Definitely a fantastic product, for sure. And you were mentioning you can do the assembly as well. Is there a full range of shafts available? Do you recommend certain partners which you are cooperating with? What's the fact with that?
So every shaft we distribute, we can assemble with, including grips as well. We do source other grips if required. Ultimately, we want the customer to be happy. And if their grip comes through with a Golf Pride, which we don't distribute, we can source that grip and add that to the build. Because ultimately we want our customer to be happy and then their customer to be happy. So yeah, we've got a full range across all the shafts we distribute available.
Wonderful. Now, what kind of promotion are you planning to introduce that product to the German market? Will this all go via the local club fitters and your partners, or will there be some central marketing, like centralized demo days in specific golf clubs, or ads, media campaigns, stuff like that?
Demo days is really, I guess, it's kind of on the account itself as opposed to us as the distributor. So that's them promoting their business, their services, and the products that they sell. We will support any club fitter with whatever materials we can to help promote their demo day if they choose to run demo day. Obviously, sessions like this with yourself and others around Europe. There's a lot of media kind of attraction now with Protoconcept. It is building momentum. So really our job is just to facilitate that and make sure that we send samples and demo equipment out to the right platform that are looking to review the products as well. So whether that's further media publications or even YouTube influencers, that kind of stuff.
You've just mentioned so far the official product range of Protoconcept includes just one driver head and no other woods. Are there any plans you are aware of that this product range shall be extended, or is there any other partner just focusing on woods you're planning to cooperate with? What's the plan of OTT in this context?
To our knowledge, I mean, Ollie, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know of any, possibly maybe a hybrid, I think, in the future, but we don't know at all that. I think Marcy from Protoconcept would obviously be best positioned to answer that. And from our side, not any wood partners as such.
It's such a competitive market with the big OEM brands. It's tricky to go up against those guys with a wood from Japan
who make fantastic products.
Yeah. Now, final question. What is your plan for, well, as we are already almost by mid 2024, what's the plan until 2025 for the German market with Protoconcept and OTT? Are there any detailed plannings that you have regarding the amount of sets you're planning to distribute, or the amount of partners you are willing to cooperate with, or some kind of more marketing related brands like Net Promoter Score, stuff like that? What's the setup in this context from OTT for Protoconcept, please?
I mean, we're working with a number of fitting studios currently. We would love to work with more fitting studios and even start to move into pro shops and try and educate them to do more fittings. We offer a completely kind of fantastic fitting solution for Protoconcept. And we'd like to do more. We're currently working on point of sale material because we've identified that other than just providing the equipment, we're lacking in point of sale material to compete with other brands. So we're looking to put something together for that, whether that will make it out this year or that could be a 2025 launch next year. But we would love to do more in the German market. As we understand and know, it's a fantastic market.
Yeah, definitely. It's the second largest within Europe after the UK.
Yeah.
So therefore, fantastic. Wonderful. Now, Oliver, Nick, thank you both very, very much for taking the time and joining us. Wishing you all the best of success, and really looking forward to this fantastic new brand within the German market. Bye.
Thank you, Michael.